I need some of these.
No, you're gonna show somebody something. They're gonna see them. I don't want everybody knowing about it.
Wheeler shows everybody everything.
Yeah, but Wheeler's good.
Yeah, that's because Wheeler's actually good at fishing. Like we need every little like scrap that we can get. Like we're good. So like we get something, we gotta hoard it away and don't show anybody.
Yeah, like we suck. So like I don't want
we
everybody
need
knowing
it.
about my little.
But seriously, no, I need a pack. I'm going to Watts Bar tonight, and I need like.
All right, we'll take that.
Here, give me. Yeah. Let me have them too. Oh yeah, I'll buy them. How much?
That's the whole pack I got.
You got like tons of packs. You don't need them. You're not going to use them anyway. You're going to throw a Senko. You're going to dip this tip chartreuse. You know. All right. I got to get this. Gosh, I tell you what. Anything that smells like Fritos, I'm in.
Those really do. I can smell them from here.
They do. You can probably smell them like smell them.
It's making me hungry. Kind of make me want to.
I know.
Walking taco.
These kind of make me want to throw up in my own mouth. These do a little bit. Like that's kind of like I wouldn't put them out on a hot August day if you know what I'm saying. You know. So. All right, thanks, Ricky.
All right. God dang it! I knew I should have bought more. Hide these.
So what's up, folks at home? We're on the road again, and we are southbound down. Looking like we are 2 hours and 48 minutes from Harriman, Tennessee, and we're going down. I'm going down to Watts Bar, fish a little team tournament with a buddy of mine who's a local down here, Dale Pelfrey, real good fisherman, and good buddy of mine, father-in-law to another good buddy of mine, Seth Davis, down here. But anyway, me and Dale are fishing a little team tournament, and had the schedule clear, so could go down here, and I'm sure Dale will be on something, but I'm gonna sniff around a little bit, see what's going on Watts Bar. But more interested, what I'm more worried about than the tournament is Watts Bar is a lake that for whatever reason I really like, and I keep a camper on Watts Bar, and it's a place that we fish, and my family, we enjoy just to go and hang out there. And I have not been in my camper since July 4th of 2021. So, you know, the thing is normally I come down every so often, but we've just been so busy. Last summer I moved, I was busy with work, never got down. So I don't know what we're gonna find in the camper that's been sitting since July 4th. It hasn't been cleaned out. I don't know what we're gonna have. We might walk in, we might like walk in there and the squirrels will be like this on our face. I'm not sure what's gonna happen, but hoping to get down there and get that thing kind of ready for spring and ready to go. And then we're gonna head out in the morning. Favorite fast food chicken restaurant out there. Everybody always talks about like Chick-fil-A and, you know, what's the other one? Popeyes. You don't hear about Bojangles. That's the sleeper. Not everybody talks about that. That's like, you know, true, you know, southern fast food chicken establishment. KFC and everything, that's all commercialized. That's junk. Bojangles, that's where it's at. See, there's another bass fisherman. Look, going to Bojangles. He knows what's up. That's like, you know, haven't seen a better bass boat anywhere around. We're not even near a lake. That guy drove all the way here to Bojangles. He knew it was good. Actually, I think he drove by Bojangles. Actually, he missed out. He missed out on it. Here it is. Okay, so let's break this down first of all. Okay, let's talk about Chick-fil-A. You pull into Chick-fil-A. There's 5,000 cars around the building. If you pull a boat, let me give you a tip. Don't go to a Chick-fil-A. You're not getting your boat through Chick-fil-A. Go to Bojangles. Look at this. Wide open. I could drive a tractor trailer through this place. You know? Some friendly people going into Bojangles.
Arrived.
I'm already in a good mood. Like, I don't even, you know, now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna get.
Thank you for choosing Bojangles. Order whenever you're ready.
Okay. So many things to pick from. I don't even know where to begin. All right, I'm ready.
What can I get for you?
I want to get a #1 Bo's chicken biscuit with fries and a Coke for the drink.
Is Pepsi okay?
That's fine. Do you still have cheer wine? The soft drink cheer wine?
No, we don't.
What happened to it? They don't have any more? No more? I guess they don't have any more. Alright, Pepsi's fine. Get some cheer wine. So I spoke too soon. He actually had see, it's got curbside pickup though, but I thought I could drive through. I can't drive that through. Maybe if I had like a smaller boat. Cheer wine. They stopped carrying that stuff here.
He's talking about the cheer wine he got back in the 80s. He's out here in 2022 still trying to get it.
Right. They don't have the cheer wine anymore. That's a major letdown. Now, I don't know where you can get cheer wine. It's a soft drink that's made in North Carolina. And they used to have it here at Bojangles, but I'm all set, man. I got my biscuit. See, that's a real chicken sandwich, okay? That's not some slimy, you know, Chick-fil-A, you know. I mean, that's a real chicken sandwich. And I mean, here, let's be honest too, this place is real. You go Chick-fil-A, you know, my pleasure. You know what they said to me? Here's your freaking chicken, and they threw it at me, you know what I mean? That's real, and I appreciate that, you know? It's like raw, uncut, you know? More genuine. And the best part about it is, I don't have my clicker to get in, and this guy right here, he's a jackrabbit. So he's gonna take us, he's gonna lead us through the gate. See, they got the big gate up there, and I do not have a clicker. That's all right.
We got lucky.
Oh yeah, just don't try to don't look
You've arrived at
suspicious
your
or anything.
destination.
Just be like, oh yeah, man, we're just rolling in here. Like, yep. All right, I gotta go. I gotta go through the gate. All right, we're in. That was almost perfect. All right. So my camper's still here. My steps are down. I don't know why my steps are down. Camper's locked. I got a bird's nest right there with eggs in it. So that's good. We got nature going on pretty good. We're trying to be quiet because people are probably sleeping and we're trying to get in this thing. Like, we're gonna walk in and all you're gonna see is like all right, camper is still in one piece. Still everything here from last summer. No rats living in the bed. I think we won. I think we're doing good. What's up, Cole? Sleep all right?
Yeah.
Pretty good first night in the camper. You want to wrap here, make a little wrap here. So we're up pretty early here. I don't know if this is Central Time or Eastern Time, but the birds say it's morning, so that's all I know. And looking forward to going out on Watts Bar. I don't know what to expect out here. Like I said, it's been several months since I was here. My team partner, he's been out practicing. I haven't really talked to him, so I'm just going to kind of go out and do my own thing today and see if we can get some bites. Kind of more or less just get my tackle ready. I mean, it's not probably a real hardcore practice day. So let's just get out there and see what's going on. Got Richie's Bellows gills here, the ones that smell like Fritos, as you'll remember from earlier in the video. Pretty excited. Maybe see me a bedfish and try to catch one of those. What else, Cole? We got that. Got sandwich bags. But all right, we'll get you guys out here on the water. bite with a dock fish. So we didn't have any bites going down the bank. Right, so I haven't had any fish, and when I was on that point out there, I saw some fish on the live scope too, so they might not be up on the bank, but first bite. A lot of times when I practice, I'll start somewhere, like for example, I'm starting in this campground. I'm not going to fish in this campground tomorrow, but what it does is the place that I know where there's bass that live here, okay, and if I can get in here and kind of get a clue on what's going on, then I might be able to take this to a bigger pocket or a bigger place somewhere else, not gonna get as much pressure, and try it. Like they've had a tournament here this spring, took 26 pounds to win, but that's unusual. I would think that to win this tournament tomorrow, you better have 20. You better have 20 pounds at least. You know. So midday update here on Watts Bar practice. Not real good. I haven't done real good yet. Had two 2-pound fish. Well, here's the thing. If I don't catch a fish today, I don't care, because guess what? I know what I'm not going to do tomorrow. I know where I'm not going to go tomorrow. And I'm learning. I'm learning what maybe the fish are on. I'm eliminating water, okay? So you can't go around with the mindset of, if you're having a bad day, of, oh, this sucks, I can't catch anything, okay? I mean, we all do it. I do it. But you don't want to, because at any minute, you might find a little something that helps, okay? Honestly, how many guys do you know that they win practice? I mean, I don't know how often you see the selfies on Facebook and, oh, I caught him and I caught him, I caught him, okay? Well, a lot of times they're catching them because they're going and fishing the areas and the things that they absolutely plan on fishing anyway. You know, we've got stuff tomorrow that I'm not hitting that I know my partner's going to want to fish, and so I'm just trying to find something near the areas that he wants to fish and add a little scrap of something to it. So if I just figure out a little something, one little pocket, or figure out a little bait or a little pattern or something that's working, it'll add to it, you know. So yeah, midday update, not so good so far, but we got plenty of time and the water's warm, and hopefully we'll figure something out here sooner or later. Text today. We send out group text, so that's how we know if a boat gets sold, if somebody's got a deposit. So here we go. Nice fish. As soon as we start talking about work. Now, 8 hours from when we were throwing a chatterbait, we picked the chatterbait up and we started catching them. So might throw a chatterbait around a little bit more. Crazy. I'm a lucky guy. I tell you what, I got a great crew of guys. Richie, Adam, and Colton and Sales. Man, those guys, I mean, they're grinders, you know what I mean? They work hard and they call guys and help try to get them boat deals done. And people think sales is just, you know, kind of, oh, all you do is you sell a boat. Well, no, there's a lot of craziness that goes on. These boats, for what they cost and for what people invest in them, you know, I mean, you never know who's buying a boat too. Some people buy a brand new boat every year. It's no big deal. It's a drop in the bucket. Some people save their entire life to buy a boat, and we want the experience to be as good as it can be. Now, it doesn't mean always things don't go wrong. Parts, you know, last few years, this COVID stuff, we're dealing with this parts delays and stuff like that. I mean, it's unbelievable, but I'm very proud of my guys, and, you know, it's just been in the last few years that I can really get away and really fish, you know, really get away and fish like I want to, you know. It's been always, I'd try to leave to go out of town on a Friday or something, and next thing you know, it'd be noon and the phone would be ringing and I'd still be in the office, and my team's really stepped it up. My service manager, Marty's the man. in case you guys don't know Marty, we're gonna have Marty out on this boat. Okay. Actually, we're gonna do a night video. Marty don't want to be on camera, but he's a big night fisherman. Okay, so I could probably get him on camera at night, because then he'll keep it on the DL. But Marty's the man, and he really that's probably the most critical, one of the most critical jobs in the dealership is the service manager job. Because let's be honest, man, ain't nobody calling Marty because they're happy. They don't call Marty like, oh, Marty, my boat runs great, everything's fine. They're like, Marty, I need help, bro. I'm broke down. I'm on the lake. It's the night before the tournament, and I can't get my motor to crank. And he does a good job of talking guys through it, along with Steve. So maybe I'll talk about work some more. I'll catch some fish, but got a great group of guys. Everybody in the back, But for my friends that are business owners, and they say, well, what's the key to success? And it's I've never been somebody that hires or builds a team just putting a resume out there and hiring people. I always believe you hire people for the person. If you hire somebody with a good heart, that they care, you know what I mean? They don't have to always be the best at everything, I mean, gosh, I'm a living example of that. I don't know if I was good at anything, but I cared about what I did. I cared about my customers. I wanted to get the deal done. I wanted to sell them a boat, not just so that I sold a boat for my personal, gain and living, but so that I helped that customer get out of their trade or get out of their old boat that they have had problems with. And I find if you hire people who are passionate about what they want to do, they like what they want to do, and they're good people, people can learn their job, Everybody can learn their job, I mean, they can get in the role and do it, but, you got to build your team, and that's the other thing to me, is that's what it is. It's a team. I hear a lot of people, well, my employee, I don't like that word employee, because I don't like that. They're a team. They're my guys. They're my crew, and they do a lot for me, and try to do a lot for them, and works out pretty good. That's why I'm out here struggling and not catching fish, and they hold down the fort so I can do that. Wacky rig didn't take very long. Little, but I think their bigger ones are going to bite that wacky rig too, out there a little bit further. Yeah, they're in here. The big one's probably in this tree. Yeah, there's a lot of bass in here. They just moved up too.
Those are getting ready to pair up. There's another one right there.
Swim jig, man, telling you, catch a real big one with swim jig. Swim jig, they're just everywhere in here. There's a big one next to it right there. It's nice when you find the bass. We saw a 4-pounder under the dock. We saw a couple 3-pounders in here, and we're just kind of haphazardly going through here. And they're running out, eating a swim jig. All right, so practice started out slow today, but we ended the practice on a good note. We found several pockets that were holding a pretty good population of fish in the 2.5, 3-pounders. We saw some 4s. We had one that wasn't on camera that rolled on a swim jig that was probably 4.5 to 5. But unless you got some real big bites, I feel like 15 to 16 pounds is what's realistic. I talked to my tournament partner Dale, who knows this lake really, really well, and Dale also feels that he's on about a 15 to 16 pound bite. Neither one of us feel like that's going to be enough to win, and while we could get lucky and something could go our way on Watts Bar, we feel with all these fish on the bed, there's so much fish coming to the beds, we're going to make the decision to run and lock through and fish Chickamauga blind. Neither one of us have been to Chickamauga really, so we're just going to rely on our past experience, and with the fish on the beds, we don't feel like it's going to take a long time to find them. We'll be able to fish real fast with a swim jig and hopefully locate some bigger bed fish. So we're going to get the rods rigged and try to get some food in us and get to bed early tonight, and we'll see you guys on the flip side. The myth, the legend. How far are we going to run today, Dale? How far is that? 90-mile round trip?
It's 54 this morning. It was only supposed to be around 6.
Hope you guys catch a big old pig today.
Well, I've been on both ends of this lock and through deal as far as feast or famine. I've locked through and won some big tournaments. I've locked through and bombed.
Like a hero or zero kind of deal.
Yeah, I need a few more rods in that damn boat.
Well, it's a formula. You take about 30 rods, divide it by 5, you know, something like that, you know. Like that.
10.7.
It wasn't recording.
All right, so folks, I had a little lost footage here. So what you're seeing in the next scene is when I basically realized the GoPro wasn't on after I locked through. I turned it off, or something. I didn't turn it off. Something had happened. I guess it got bumped or something. But anyway, we went in a little backwater. Started out swim jigging and frogging, and had a couple rolls on the swim jig. I could tell the fish were on the bed, but I couldn't see them yet. The water was a little dirty. So I rolled around about a half hour when the sun got on them, and found one on the bed, probably it was 5.5 pounds, I think, a little over 5. And fish took a lot of work, got in there, had to change angles a couple times, and you know, little shout out credit to Richie's Frito gill. The little bellows gill was my first time using it, and ultimately that's what ended up taking to get that fish to bite. So I got that fish in, and right here we're gonna take back when I realized that the camera wasn't on.
It wasn't recording. God. I mean, the problem is they're starving for cover.
Oh, you're in the line. Oh my God. I don't know what to do. Just reel. Reel. Dang. When we get the fish come off.
How big? Oh, you're fine. Keep fishing.
Yeah. I kind of doubt it. Feel like a good one?
I don't know, buddy. I don't know.
It's hard to tell on a spinning rod.
I don't think so. Swimming at me at a high rate of speed.
Net.
Good job, buddy.
Finally caught one. Somebody's cuttlefish. He's got a hole in his lip.
Solid 4-pounder. Oh. Hell. Set the hook too.
There's grass up there off that pond. Oh gosh!
Oh, what you had?
I had a freaking giant.
Did you see that fish?
Is he still on there?
I went to look at your bait.
I just had one 6-7 pound roll up on the swim jig. He wasn't coming off, that's for sure. Didn't get the hook out of it.
Well, you know, it's just been a tough day. Dale got him one there, but we lost at least 3 others that size. And I think we made the right decision.
It'll take a minute. Flipping these 2 trees here, it gets 2 times. Good. Oh gosh! That was good. That was good.
Hold down. Could have done it. Take a few more minutes. We get one more. Get in that good big tree here. Put him in there. Folks, we're playing it down to the last second.
That's
So the tournament's over, and we wrapped up the tournament. The winners had roughly 17.5 pounds. So they, it didn't take as much to win as we thought. We thought it would take 20, and it didn't quite take that. Me and Dale finished 13th place. I think we had about 250 boats. We finished 13th place. We had 4 fish. We didn't have a limit. We had 4 fish, weighed 13 something, almost 14 pounds. We needed one more fish to win, and unfortunately we had that fish hooked multiple times. I lost a 4 coming out of a pocket. I think we caught that. And then I had a real big one hooked. Dale made a comment about one had flashed on a swim jig, and I looked down right as I'd pitched in a base of a laydown. So I stopped paying attention for 1 second, looked at his jig, looked back up in the tree. The fish had me. I had it pinned for a minute, and that was a monster Chickamauga bass. I would think it was bigger than the one that I caught, bigger than the 5.5 I caught. So, we had 2 good fish and 2, decent fish, and we just needed that one more bite. The guys that won might have lost a lot of fish too. It's that time of year when they're spawning that, you lose a lot of fish. I don't regret any of the decisions that we made. It was the right decision to lock through to Chick. We made the right calls. The last 10 or 15 minutes of the tournament was intense. That's when we lost 2 of those big ones. We caught 2 of our nice ones. And, I just wish we'd have had another 5-10 minutes. But, that's tournament fishing. Great time fishing with Dale. It's so nice to fish with somebody that's intense like he is, and I appreciate letting me come along on his home bodies of water. So guys, thanks for watching. If you like what we're doing, we're trying our best. Hit that little subscribe button, give us a reward, hit the bell so we know we're doing a good job, and we're going to do our best to keep bringing you content all year long. So catch you on the other side.